Good morning, spiritual superstars. Good morning, dear loves. I'm Nicole, and today is day 7 of our 90-day spiritual superstar challenge. And for those that are just joining our challenge, we have decided to embark on a path of full support and inspiration and encouragement and love and hugs. For 90 days, we are committing to at least one thing that we can do to improve our quality of life. So, personally, I have begun a challenge of losing 15 pounds of fat and increasing muscle mass. So that is one thing that is going to improve the 3 chronic conditions that I nurse and pamper and live with. Okay, so I encourage all of you, whether it be spiritual growth, whether it be moving towards going back to school, whether it be getting your family back together, whether it be letting go of some patterns and some blocks that keep you miserable in some areas of life. So I just feel, today is an extra special day for my family and I. Extra special. So I'm going to go to the gym and work it out, sweat it out, because in doing so, I sweat out impurities, toxic energy, and I get to reground myself and regroup and just reconnect with divine source. So I also use that time to multitask and write some things down. I may read. I'm studying to receive my health and wellness coaching license and certification. So I'm working on some programs to launch. And I'm also working on some webinars for us. So they will be free. The webinars will be free. And I would love your suggestions. I don't want to do a webinar that you don't want to learn about, you don't want to discuss. So some of the ideas that I've been getting from our spiritual family is how to recognize my spiritual gifts. How do I hone in on deepening my spiritual qualities? Another one has been, how do I remove self-doubt and learn how to assert myself? And so what are those webinars that you would like to participate in? And I'm just seeing the time zones too, so go ahead and put your time zones in your comments so that way we can try to get a really good consensus of when is the best time for us to do this webinar. I feel like we'll record it and we'll keep it so that those that miss it will have a chance to obtain that information. And thank you. I'm also seeing someone that is asking for how to talk to our angels, how to speak with the spirit realm. And absolutely, let me tell you what happened last night real quick. I was downstairs doing some readings, and there's like a little window in our back door. Back door is glass, and we have, something over it, some blinds and a curtain. But there was a little window that I could see. All of a sudden, it was like, boom, a shape of a crescent. And it was like the moon. And so I looked up and I'm like, oh my gosh. Now before that, I heard a loud boom, like the door was opening. And so I said, okay. And now I recognize that because there was a not right energy in the home, and we have since, blessed our home. We have been refortified with angelic support from the Most High. Okay, so I recognize that as something trying to get my attention. Okay, also, if you want to see a webinar on how to understand when Spirit is speaking to you and how many different ways Spirit speaks to you. So I look up and I saw the moon. It's a crescent. It was glowing. And so I'm going like this because I'm like, wait a minute. The moon is supposed to be over there. Okay. So I'm like, what? So I said, okay, I see you. You got my attention. I see you. Now, I went back to doing my readings. Just that quick, just acknowledge their presence and didn't feel like it was anything that was going to do my family or I harm, okay, any of us harm. What I felt was that it was trying to get my attention, wanted to be acknowledged. I was doing a reading for someone, and though they asked if their parents were surrounding them, I had received the word already that they were not, they were ascending onto a higher level. They had some work to do. They had passed on. And it wasn't time for them to be able to communicate with their child. So I really felt that was that acknowledgement. And then I heard, we see you. So I was able to tell my client that, they see you, but they're not able to communicate with you right now. And that was very powerful because as soon as I said that and looked back up to the little crack in the window, the little area I could see outside, it was gone. The crescent of the moon was gone. And I know that the moon is on the opposite side of our home. So those are those kinds of things that I will gladly talk about and teach so that you can recognize it, because often as human beings, we ignore and we miss spiritual guidance. And so let me know what topic you'd like on our webinar. Be encouraged, be inspired, be motivated, be determined to excel, to shine your light. Remember that we are all beacons of light for the Most High. We're lighthouses, and we're meant to shine and share and inspire, encourage, motivate ourselves, and then shine that light outwardly, okay? Because we can't keep it in. We can't keep it into ourselves. So I'm going to go work out. I'm loving it. I am not overdoing it. It's in moderation. Yesterday, I went to Five Guys, had a lunch date at Five Guys, got a big, it's a little cheeseburger, but they're pretty big, and some fries and a strawberry milkshake. I worked out yesterday morning. And so it's in moderation. I gave myself that treat. I deserve it. You deserve to give yourself that treat, whatever that treat is, so that you can keep going. It's not about, I think, completely eliminating everything. And it is a progression. If these words that I'm about to say to you help you start that one seedling of making that improvement in your quality of life, then I'm very grateful that Spirit just put it on my soul. We have this one beautiful life to live in this lifetime. We have this one beautiful body, okay? Do everything in your power to maintain your health and wellness. Anything that comes to your soul as positive inspiration, just flowers of sweet grace that comes into your soul and says, I want you to do this over that thing that's toxic. I want you to go over here instead of over there, where in that relationship that's toxic. I want you to release that pattern of self-doubt and of lack of confidence and self-esteem over there because that's staying in your past. And I want you to go forward and step out on faith and know that every moment is a brand new moment. Every moment that you breathe is brand new. Brand new. Just think about that for a moment. Look at that exhale. Every moment, every breath is brand new. Every moment, every breath, we get a takeover. We get a do-over. Every breath we take is a do-over. There is no one chance to shine. We get do-overs. It may come in different packages, but we get do-overs. Okay? Give yourself that. Every moment that you breathe is a do-over. It's a brand new breath of energy that you infuse within you through your connection with Divine Source. So I know that I've talked your ear off. I'm going to work out. Thank you so much for your support. And I am going to have a beautiful lunch date today. So I'm going to get back home and get all gussied up and beautiful and enjoy my day. It's just a very beautiful, special day. And I pray that you all enjoy it with us. We love you. Honey, my family loves you all. And we're very, very glad, very grateful that you have adopted us into your spiritual family. And so we are very, very much in adornment of you. Honey, we love you. And we say that with the most sincere, unconditional love and energy that we absolutely have in our souls. Take great care, my spiritual superstars, and I'll see you soon.